in. That girl don't play. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, bitch. Mm. I'm sick and tired of that loose rap. Good morning, Third Ward, or good afternoon. It's gonna be definitely a stream where people gonna be in their feelings. I'm gonna make myself very clear. Maybe I'll give people a couple more minutes to get in, but apparently I didn't make myself clear before, so I'm just reiterating this because we got people that's in their feelings and hurt. So I'm gonna double down on what I've been saying because I want to make sure I make myself clear, right? Because I know that some people are slow and they have comprehension level issues and they're not the smartest or the brightest crayons in the drawer. So for some people, you have to break shit down extra slow because bitches got comprehension issues. They don't have common sense. And yeah. So because of the level of comprehension issues in certain spaces, yeah, we have to break things down extra slow for some folks because they refuse to be thinkers and they refuse to think for themselves. So let me just give people some time to get in here. That's what I'm gonna start doing, bitch. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start playing circus music when people come to troll, because y'all really be acting like clowns, and y'all remind me of clowns in a circus when y'all come on this bitch trying to troll people. Like, you look like the silly clown, bitch, because you don't listen when people are talking. Like, I'm just gonna get when you laughing at Jerry Porter, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get like some clown music, some circus music to play when motherfuckers start trolling because they look like clowns. And it's very abundantly clear that some people just literally have no level of comprehension at all. That shit be crystal clear to me. Like, for real. Like, I feel sorry for you. Like, I feel sorry for you and the people that have to be around you because you don't listen. So I want to see if people are going to come in because I'm definitely on the fence about keeping this up. Because motherfuckers like to come back to the stream. They don't want to give you the watch time, but they want to come back and be nosy because they don't want to support you and give you the watch time hours because they're just that fucking big hate. They're just haters like that. So I'm just gonna stay live for a couple of minutes until people decide to come in because I'm not gonna be live for a long time. But I feel like this needs to be said. And that's the point. People be talking about keeping it real. Then when you keep it real, it be too much for people. They don't be ready for it. Like, motherfuckers really don't want me to keep it real because you gonna get your feelings hurt fucking with me. Cause for real, people don't care about my feelings. Okay, these same people that want you to keep it real, they don't even know what the fuck keeping it real means. Because when you do keep it real, it be too much for they stupid ass. Which is why we have a sector full of people with comprehension issues. And so I'm here to kind of help them with that a little bit because I don't know what it is to be a person that lives with comprehension issues and stuff like that. But I'm gonna get into it. Now, as light-skinned, racially ambiguous people, we don't get to go in Black spaces and talk about our struggles. So don't come on this channel trying to make it about you when we're discussing our issues and struggles, bitch. Because if y'all are having y'all discussions about racism and white supremacy and shit like that, we don't get to come into y'all spaces and talk about what we experience and what we have been through and the abuse and hatred that we get from being mixed or racially ambiguous. No, we don't get to do that. So don't come in our spaces and do it to us. Have that same courtesy and extend that same respect to us, because we don't get to go in Black spaces and talk about what we do. It's always got to be some fucking struggle Olympics type shit anytime a light-skinned person is talking about what they've been through. You're gonna get a dark-skinned person that's gonna come in and be like, what's up, buddy Lee? You're gonna get some dark-skinned, unambiguous person that's gonna come in the conversation, interrupting us, talking about, but I had it worse than you, and here's why your experience doesn't matter, and mine is more important than yours. Bitch, we don't care. We don't give a fuck, bitch. Y'all voices are loud as fuck. So go back to y'all platforms and y'all spaces and talk about what y'all go through, because y'all have a voice. Okay? We rarely get to speak about our issues, and when we do, people don't even take our issues serious. People want to do struggle Olympics and make it seem like our shit don't matter, right? That's what happens. That's what happens whenever mixed people or racially ambiguous people get together and talk about the issues and the prejudice that they receive mainly from Black Americans. It be real. They want to come in and say, oh, but your issue wasn't as bad as mine, but your struggle isn't as bad as mine. Bitch, it don't matter. First of all, you don't have to minimize somebody else's experience to make yours seem more important, bitch. That's what your platform is for. If you want your voice to be heard, then go to your platform. That's my only point. But it was so amazing and ironic to me. And no, spectators are not supporters. So if you spectating and you in the clouds just listening, you hating. If you ain't typing in the chat. If you ain't typed in my chat before and all you do is come here to be nosy and listen, you're not a fucking supporter of mine. Period. Spectators are not supporters. They're just people being nosy to sit back and suck up information and be a fucking leech, basically. So my point is, go to your platform and cry about what dark-skinned people go through. Bitch, I don't want to hear about it. I'm tired of hearing about y'all shit. And I'm just being blunt because y'all are blunt with us. So why we can't be blunt back with y'all? Period. Like, I'm not here to listen to hear y'all tears no more. I'm not. Because the thing about it, light-skinned, racially ambiguous people can't have a moment of solidarity with each other without getting bullied, without getting trolled, without somebody coming into space trying to silence our voices or, you know, troll us to the point where we don't even want to be on this bitch no more. Like, I was listening to Golden Goddess's channel 2 weeks ago. What's up, Queen of Cali? And she did a video. She did an upload on why a lot of light-skinned channels ended up leaving YouTube because they had got bullied off the platform, basically. Bullied by a bunch of dark-skinned people that don't want them to have a voice. And I found out what a lot of that is about. A lot of times when you have dark-skinned people that come into space and try to make it about them or have a louder cry, it be because they actually want to take the attention off of these dark-skinned people that are abusive, because they're probably were an abuser themselves. You get people that come in and want to deflect and discount and discredit and diminish your experience and the abuse that you suffered as a light-skinned woman. That should be because in the back of their mind, they thinking like, I don't want to be found out to be an abuser. So I want to somehow like either get this person off topic, like Great Black Shark tried to come in my fucking chat room and do that time. Remember that morning when I did that stream, that re-air, and he comes in the chat room like, and he's a pro-Black, so it all made sense to me when he did it. Hi, Miss Rosalind. It all made sense when he did it, but basically he came in the chat trying to change the subject and talk about everything except for the topic. And I had to like pause for a minute and just be like, okay, so do you have anything to comment on the topic? I mean, I see you in the chat changing the subject, trying to mask your intention with humor. And so I went live the next day, kind of like venting about it. That's amazing to me. Because as light-skinned people, we can't go in their spaces and do that type of shit to them. We get cussed out. So it's like, let us have our space to talk about the things that we go through in our experiences, because y'all loud as hell out this bitch. And I'm not fixing to discuss dark-skinned people issues. I'm not saying that y'all experiences is not important, but on this channel, I'm going to talk about light-skinned people issues because I'm light-skinned and I am a racially ambiguous person. And I see how that really got bitches and niggas out here pressed. Y'all pressed flatter than a fucking pancake. All over some fucking features, curly hair, light skin, and some freckles, bitch. So yes, because and I like I said on this platform, I've even experienced abuse from a lot of dark skinned dudes in they fucking feelings, and half the time it be because I won't fuck them or I'm not interested in dating them or giving them the time of day. So they find it in their heart to fucking troll me and try to mask it like they fucking some secret admirer or some shit. And you sitting up jealous of me, a whole nigga jealous of a woman. Like it's some sick people on this platform, y'all. It's some sick fucking people. And speaking on that, I'm not interested in dating none of you fucking creep ass motherfuckers. Stop emailing me. I don't want y'all phone number. If you come from the revenge of the nerd sector or the black manosphere, I don't want to date you. I'm not interested. Stay out of my fucking inbox. I don't want your nasty ass nude pictures. Stop emailing me those before I report you for sexual harassment, because that is sexual harassment, bitch. I've already said a million times, I don't want your fucking nudes. So I'm not interested, like no disrespect to nobody, but I'm just simply not interested in dating none of y'all. I don't want your fucking number. I don't want to be with nobody on YouTube because y'all some fucking creeps. You're trolls in real life, and I don't have time for it, bitch. And I got too much to fucking lose. You are a liability. Goodbye. So anyway, when it comes to light-skinned people discussing our issues, have some fucking respect. Either sit back and learn something and listen and hear what we have to say, or go on your platform and be a crybaby. Period. Because that's inconsiderate as fuck for someone, for a dark-skinned person or a racially unambiguous person to come into space and try to make a conversation about them. Like, that's what y'all platform is for. Y'all greedy as fuck. You don't want other people to have a platform where they can just come and talk about their issues and have support from one another. And that's one thing I do like about the Exoticals United channel, Golden Goddess. The Exoticals, the mixed people, the biracial people, the polyethnic people really do stand together and they support one another. And we have to, because of jealous ass American people that want to be divisive and make the whole entire discussion about them, to take the fucking heat off. That's a way, basically, like I said, they want to take the heat off of them, because at one point they were probably a person that abused a light-skinned person. So that's just how I see it. So I don't discuss dark-skinned people's issues on this channel. Like, I'm not rallying for dark-skinned women anymore. When I did that, it wasn't fucking appreciated. And I got basically slapped in the face for trying to advocate for them and stuff. And that was stupid of me, because I wasn't even advocating for myself. But when you're in a space and you can't figure out why people have this animosity towards you and these attitudes and throwing you shade and shit, I didn't know it was a fucking issue, but obviously we have an issue, so I don't go in those spaces no more. I just don't. I go where I'm celebrated, period. So when I'm having a discussion about an experience or a prejudice or a topic pertaining to the issues and the prejudices that mixed people go through or racially ambiguous people go through, that's not a time for a dark-skinned person to come in my chat and want to talk about what they go through. This ain't about y'all, period. It's not. And if that bothers you, that's really just not my issue. That's really just none of my business, because y'all are bullies and you don't care how what you say may hurt the feelings of a mixed person or somebody that had a different experience than you. So we don't have to care about you, just like y'all don't have to care about us, period. What's up, Gotti? We don't have to care about y'all, period. I hate that. I had dudes in my chat trying to make the conversation about them, changing the topic to dark-skinned people, trying to discredit what light-skinned people go through, because it's always got to be struggle Olympics with those people. It's always got to be struggle Olympics. Like, if you want to talk about white America and white supremacy and what your experience is and how dark-skinned models don't get chosen in certain, beauty industries or entertainment industries or whatever, then that's your platform to go and have a voice on your channel. Create a channel and you talk about it. But on this channel, I'm going to talk about issues that affect me as a mixed person, because I choose to, and I can do that if I want to. So if you would like to discuss the issues that y'all talk about on these other platforms, then do that. But you can't do that here, period. So anytime that I'm having a discussion, if I even think someone's coming in the chat trolling or anything like that, I'm gonna block you. And if you want to know what he did, I'm not gonna rehash that. I did 2 streams about it. So if you missed it, you missed it. I'm not going to sit here and rehash that shit. That just lets me know that you don't really support my channel. And if you missed it, then you can go back and rewatch it because the stream is still up. Salute, Lando. So if you would like to go back and watch the stream, it's still up. And I'm not going to rehash that. But on this platform, on my channel, when I choose to go live and have these conversations and discussions, if you can't just sit back and be respectful and have a understanding ear to the conversation, then don't even type in the chat. That's not a time for anybody to come in and talk about dark-skinned women or women that are this complexion or that complexion. No, I'm not even going to do that. If I even think for a second, because the thing about it is those people have their platforms. They have their spotlight. And anytime a light-skinned person or a racially ambiguous person speaks up, somebody is trying to suppress our voice. Somebody is trying to knock the conversation or diminish the conversation in some way and make it about some ridiculous shit that has nothing to do with a damn thing. Period. So if you can't have common courtesy and respect for other people's experiences, then just don't even type in the chat, because I'm beginning to think that a lot of you motherfuckers is just spectators, and spectators are not supporters of mine, period. You're not a supporter if all you do, hi Wendy Forever, if all you do is sit back and ear hustle and you don't ever type in the chat, hey fair-minded, or you don't ever like the stream, you don't ever share the stream. And Snyder, I know you're probably meaning well, but I'm going to need you to never call me a MILF again. I find that derogatory and disrespectful as fuck. And to me, that's a slick way of trying to call me old. And bitch, I'm not old. So I'm going to need you to never call me that shit again. That's going to get you blocked. You need to have some respect, and don't be calling me no mother you'd like to fuck, because I'm not no fucking mother. And bitch, I'm still in my prime. And I don't need nobody trying to play in my fucking face, because I'm beginning to think a lot of you people do not support me like that. And I don't know who a lot of these people are. I know some people are from Golden Goddess's channel. I'm talking about some of these people behind these accounts that be typing in folks' chat rooms, but you've never heard them on a panel. I don't know who these people are. So I'm going to need you to just have some respect and don't be referring to me as no fucking MILF, because I'm not a fucking MILF. Okay? So if you can't have respect, get off my fucking platform, period. It's just at some point you stop being nice to people. When you try to do nice things for people and give them a voice and give them space on your platform and they disrespect you, at some point you can't be nice to people anymore, because they take the kindness and they think that that's the invitation for them to pounce on your boundaries, to disrespect your personal space and your privacy and stuff. So to some point, you do have to be a bitch if you're going to be on social media, because if not, then people are just going to pounce all over your boundaries and everything like that. So yeah, I don't apologize about being a bitch. Well, I don't want to be called no fucking MILF, and anybody calls me a MILF, I'm going to block them. I don't care what it means to you. I'm telling you what it means to me. And that needs to be respected. And if you don't respect it, and if you don't accept it, then move along. Just get out my chat. I've already said how I felt about it. Don't call me no fucking MILF. I don't want to be called no fucking MILF. And if you can't comprehend that and absorb that, then just get the fuck out of the chat. Period. Because I think it's a disrespectful term. Period. Okay, Snyder, I accept your apology. So, let me finish doing my makeup. I'm going to go finish doing my makeup, but I just wanted to come here to say that real quick. If we're having discussions, I want to help with the conversation. Yes, it's the title pretty much speaks for itself. But so that's just my only point that I wanted to make. I know that's gonna hurt some feelings, but I don't fucking care, because I've heard mixed people in black spaces get called mutt. I've been called a piss-colored Negro by one of these hating-ass, dark-skinned shit logs walking around in this space, mad because I won't give him attention. So he called me a piss-colored Negro. We get called mutts. We get called a lot of fucked up names and racist ass shit. So when we are on our platforms talking about it, we're on our territory talking about the shit. If you're that pressed to where you have to come in our chat room when we're discussing on our platforms, then, you know, that just goes to show that you ain't got enough space over there where you are to be discussing the shit on your terms. You have to come and try to, you know, hog up the little bit of our spotlight that we have. And a lot of us don't have large channels because we're not talking about trendy topics. I don't do trendy topics. I don't do real controversial type of content. So my channel is going to be smaller. So if you come in this chat room, don't make it about you, because this is my stage to shine. And if you want to shine or you want the attention to be about you, power up your internet, create a channel, and go live from your shit. Do the work, build your channel, have some creativity, and do it that way, because everybody has the capability to create a channel if you're typing in someone's chat room. Obviously, you're here. Obviously, you're typing. So that means that you can certainly build your own shit. Build a platform of whether it be a vlog, a YouTube channel, or whatever, and talk your shit. This is my channel for me to talk my shit. Period. So if you cannot respect that, then you're just going to get blocked, because I don't entertain trolls too much, because honestly, I'm getting sick of all of y'all. Really? People playing in your fucking face when really they're just trying to set you up for it to publicly humiliate you in some type of way. Yeah, I see through all of that dumb bullshit. I see through all of that stupid shit. Y'all, it's just really some sick people on this platform. I don't want none of you dudes' numbers. I'm not trying to be with none of y'all. So stop emailing me. You're not going to get my number. Okay, you're not going to get shit from me. You're not going to get no pictures, none of that. So stop emailing me. Stop reaching out to me. I don't want shit from y'all. Okay? I will refund you your cash apps, because, bitch, that's just the type of energy I'm having right now, because I'm honestly sick of all of y'all trolls. So really, thank you all for listening to me. To the people that get it, you get it. To the people that don't, oh well. But I said what I had to say. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. Peace out.